Zander, where the fuck have you been for the last 6 months? Let me tell you. First, roll that intro. All right, for the last 6 months, since the beginning of December, I have been working on myself really intensely. I actually stopped smoking weed, stopped drinking, I stopped hanging out with all of my friends, and I've basically been socially distancing myself before the coronavirus in an effort to really just focus on what's important to me and figure out what's important to me. So it's been a tremendous journey of personal development and growth, and it's been difficult, and it got a little bit more difficult recently with the coronavirus. But what have I learned? I've learned, what have I learned? I asked myself a question the other day, and it was, if money was no object, what would I be doing with my time? And it was a very clear answer. I'd be creating music. I am an artist at heart, at my core, and I've been avoiding it my entire life. I took classical piano lessons for 10 years when I was younger, and I love creating music, and I always have. I've played in multiple bands, but I've always been 1 foot in and 1 foot out. On the flip side, I've also I went to school for entrepreneurship, and it's been a dream of mine since high school to be an entrepreneur. And I have achieved that dream now, and I am very unhappy. And my hairline is thinning. It's happening. So it's time for me to make some change in my life. And that's really what it's come to. The last 4 months, it's been me against me, working on the things that have been holding me back. I decided to get sober because I felt like I was numbing myself. Straight up, I was numbing myself. I was afraid to take action. And I would just get high and drink on the weekends and waste my time and not work on things that were important to me. So that's been a profound shift, being sober, not hanging out with the people that I used to hang out with. Still have a lot of love for all of my old friends, but it just got to the point where I needed to distance myself from those people so that I could, that was the hardest thing for me. If you were to ask me what was my proudest moment in 2019, it wasn't playing at Brooklyn Bowl with the Fox and Clouds in January, February to like 750 people. That was amazing. It wasn't having my family business, the family business that I was working for, go under, and me losing my job and becoming a real estate agent. It wasn't any of that. It was actually finally doing what I knew I needed to do and take a break, step away from all the relationships that weren't bringing me up, building me up, the relationships that weren't challenging me to be better. And just want to make sure I'm recording. And that was my most proudest moment of 2019, was taking that step to separate myself. And now, with social distancing, everyone else is going through the same thing. So why am I recording this video? It's been a dream of mine and a fear of mine to put myself out there, to be authentic, to share my experience. I'm making this video really to document my life. I really wish that I had been making videos over the last 6 months as I went through this process, because it was challenging and it was difficult, and I can't get those memories and those moments back. So I've decided I'm starting now. I'm gonna be making videos literally for me to document my experience. Hopefully they're entertaining. Hopefully they add some value to you, but it's for me. I love creating. That's really what I love to do. Nothing gets me more excited than coming up with ideas of how I can create things, whether it be music or videos. I've made 2 YouTube videos before, and I loved editing them, and then I stopped doing it. And it was really based in fear. So this is an exercise for me to put myself out there, to share my goofy, silly self on the internet, to let you guys know as I have music coming out, which is something that I'm putting a lot of time and energy into. And I appreciate your support. And again, really, I'm creating this so that I can use this. I can go back to this and watch this a few weeks from now, a few months from now, when I get down, because I will. Excuse you, bus. That's it, I'm out.